I'm stuck in the desert and I don't give a fuck. But if you do, you could ruin your life, let other people control you, and never become who you want to be. But good news, if you actually do the stuff in this video, which is not that complicated, you'll be closer to who you want to be and on the path to not giving a fuck. Now, we'll deal with getting out of the desert later. For now, we have to answer the big question. What is giving a fuck? And I'll answer that with a story. In the beginning of 2024, I had a really rough patch of women. I ghosted by like 6 chicks. It was not pretty. And it wasn't the fact that I got ghosted that was the problem. I mean, there was stuff I learned from that too. But the main thing was that I let what they thought of me, or more what I thought they thought of me, completely determine my mood and actions. It ruined the beginning of my year. And so that's example number 1. I gave so much of a fuck about what they thought of me that I let it change what I thought of me. Now, for our second example, we're gonna go back to high school when I was super liberal, and that's fine. You can have whatever opinion you'd like. But I wasn't liberal because I actually believed it, because it was my opinion. I was liberal because I thought everyone around me was liberal. I grew up in a liberal area, and I thought that was the only way I could be accepted, right? I cared so much, I gave so much of a fuck about everyone else being okay with me that I did not think to come up with my own beliefs. I just adopted what I thought would be okay. So that's example number 2. Again, I gave more of a fuck about them accepting me than myself accepting me. If any of that sounds like you probably give a fuck. And that's fine, because I did too, and a lot of people do. And I fixed it for me, and we can fix it for you too. But first we have to understand why you give a fuck, and that has to do with confidence. Now, most people use confidence wrong, so I want to define it with an example. We're gonna keep it really quick, all right? I'm stuck in the desert. I don't have any way to get out of here. I don't have any gas, I don't have a car, I don't have water, I don't have anything. I am not confident I can escape. However, if we find a truck that I know how to drive, I become very confident that I can get out. Confidence is a measure of how sure you are. And now that we've defined it, we can answer the question, why do you give a fuck? In the first situation, when the girls would ghost me, I let it have a huge negative effect on me because I wasn't actually confident that I was offering something good. So when they rejected me, I took it really personally. I took it as a value judgment, right? In situation 2, I thought I had to be a liberal protester, SJW, whatever, to be accepted. And the reason I wanted to be accepted so bad by them is because I didn't accept myself. My problem was that I was not confident that I was who I wanted to be. So I tried to be who I thought they wanted me to be, which also was not who I wanted to be. So I became less confident, and I got trapped in this like ultra mega death spiral of giving a fuck and losing confidence. And I say this with love, because I've been there. The reason you give a fuck what they think is because you don't have enough proof that you are who you want to be. And we're gonna fix that. So, the way we fix this is the same way we fix most of these problems. You just have to do the opposite of what caused it. So that means you need to build confidence that you are the person you want to be. The way we do that is simple, but it's not easy, and that's okay because a lot of things are hard. So first, you need to think of the person you want to be. Then you need to think of the things they do, right? So if you want to be a bodybuilder, what would a bodybuilder do? Probably lift weights. If you want to be a great writer, what would a great writer do? Probably write. You want to be someone who doesn't give a fuck. You probably would do whatever you want regardless of what people think. And you'd be okay with the fact that some people won't like you because you like you, and that's enough. If you want more confidence that you are the person you want to be, do things that person would do.
Finally, the play-by-play on how to not give a fuck so you can avoid letting what other people think control your actions and take the power back over your life. Step 1, identify the type of person you'd like to be. You don't need a destination, but you do need a direction because the path changes the more you travel down. Step 2, do the things that person would do, and this will prove to your subconscious that that is who you are. And step 3 is just repeat steps 1 and 2. If you become someone you want to be, you'll like yourself more over time. So you'll care less about what they think. So you'll do more of what you want to do. So you'll be more of who you want to be. And just like that, we flip the ultra mega death spiral into positive upward momentum. Love you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.